This isn't any glow up video. This is your special School of Sensuality glow up video. I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. Not only do I teach it, these are the exercises and daily routines that I use in my life to keep that energy flowing. And I got a little secret for you. Number 5 is my favorite, and I do that 3 times a week. So in this video, we're going to talk about the real glow up, because everyone's obsessed with that aesthetic glow, the hair, the makeup, the outfits. And yes, that's fun. I'm part of it. But honestly, the most magnetic glow up isn't what you look like. It's your energy that you carry throughout the day. It's your posture. It's the energy that you take when you enter the room. It's how you start and finish a phone call. It's how you say thank you to the woman in the coffee shop. It's how you care for yourself, and it's how you talk to yourself when no one else is listening. Because here at the School of Sensuality, we're not here just to show up, we are here to glow up. So in this video, I'm gonna share 8 yummy glow up tips that are actually all about your energy, your well-being, and your vibe. And I promise, if you weave these into your daily routine, people won't just say that you look good, they will say you glow differently. Isn't that what you want? Alrighty, so the first one is your sleep. Your glow up literally starts the night before. Sleep is literally your body's natural skincare. So when you're sleeping, your body is repairing cells, balancing hormones, and letting your skin rejuvenate. That's why if you pull an all-nighter, you wake up with puffy eyes, dry skin, and like no one wants to see you. I used to think it was cool to stay up scrolling on TikTok at night, to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, to go to the gym, and just be in a rush all day, pushing myself, trying to be better because I had no sleep. I've never drank coffee, but I know a lot of my friends would use coffee if they hadn't slept well. But girls, that's not the answer. Coffee is it's fun, of course, don't get me wrong, but it's just a band-aid to your natural glowing energy. Sleep, honestly, right now is a non-negotiable to me. I literally get about 7 to 8 hours. Of course, it hits and miss sometimes, especially when I'm on my period. I could literally go for about 9 hours. There is obviously moments where life calls and I potentially am on an interview or a call or a session with the other side of the world, and I maybe need to be up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's okay. But in the grand scheme of things, sleep is what we need for our bodies. You want to think of sleep as like charging your glow battery. You wouldn't let your battery on your phone run out, so why should your body and yourself be any different? It's also really important to just acknowledge the amount of screen time you're using right before bed, because the blue light does mess with the melatonin, which then overall affects your sleep. Overall, the glow up secret that you do want is beauty sleep is real. Alrighty, onto the second one. Movement is medicine. If you think about it, when you've been out dancing with your girlfriends, when you've been to the gym, when you've done yoga, when you've been for a walk, how do you feel afterwards? Depression does not like movement. Neither does anxiety. So if you are someone who is navigating and struggling with depression or anxiety at the moment, this one is perfect for you. And I love suggesting implementing this as soon as you wake up. So you're waking up in the morning, you could choose to grab your phone, to sit there scrolling on TikTok, comparing yourself to everyone else, thinking like, oh my God, I've got 5 minutes to get ready before I get the bus or go to work. Why do I do this to myself? Instead, when you wake up in the morning, have 3 minutes to be like, okay, how do I want to feel today? Do I want to feel sluggish and numb and so exhausted and rushed if I pick up my phone? Or do I want to feel alive and energized and allow my glow up to start now? When you move even just a little bit, you're releasing endorphins, and these feel-good chemicals helps the blood circulation improve, which literally gives you that natural post-glow workout, and it's clearing that stagnant energy, and that is part of your natural glow up. So what I suggest here, I'm going to pop a playlist in the comments below. You can save this playlist on Spotify. When you're waking up in the morning, remember to click play and hit that playlist. Then I want you to go and stand in front of the mirror, or you can be sitting on your bed or even just still laying in your bed, and you're just bringing gentle movement to your body. That maybe could be a hip roll or a shoulder roll, or really going hard to your Whitney Houston's favorite song and letting it all out in the morning. Whatever feels right to you. It's not about forcing yourself or killing yourself in the gym. Some sometimes my movement is literally just a 5-minute stretch like you can see here, and sometimes it's dancing around my room like an idiot or walking outside in the garden with my music blaring. The key is to move. As long as you are moving, you cannot get this glow up tip wrong. And just remember, everyone's type of movement can be different. So if you are someone that prefers stretching, you do that. If you are someone that prefers dancing, you do that. If you are someone that prefers maybe, dancing around the kitchen when you're cooking your breakfast, do that, as long as you are moving. Because if you think about it, as you go through your day, you wake up, you grab your phone, you get in the shower, you get in the car, you go to work, you do your work's errands, you're sitting at your computer desk, you're talking the same way, you're acting the same way, you do the same stuff when you come home at night. You are a robot. We are programmed to be on autopilot going through the day. I can tell you firsthand that this is not healthy. Having natural times of the day where you can add in movement, which is going to help you come out of that robotic pattern that you're in, is literally going to glow you up from the inside out. Everyone around you is going to feel it. And I guarantee you that you will start to have so much fun with this. And if you are someone, let's say you're working in an environment and you've got your lunch break with your friends, the best thing you can do as well is do this exercise halfway through your day. So it's breaking into that routine. It's getting out of like, okay, I just have to be in work. It's like, oh my God, I can be in work on my lunch break with my girlfriends, having fun and putting music on. When I used to be a kindergarten teacher back then, only not just with the kids in class, but also for myself on the lunch break, we would put music on, we'll be dancing in the garden, and we would just be laughing and having fun. We were not type of people who would sit there scrolling on to compare ourselves to people on social media. We don't do that here at the School of Sensuality, girls. You can even try this after this video. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to take 60 minutes. When you've watched this video, go to the playlist below, put a song on for even 60 seconds and just notice how you feel. And then come back, pop it in the comments like, Kaylee, do you know what? I actually really like this. Alrighty, gorgeous. Into the third one, which is hydration and food. And I'm about to share 3 of the best foods that are gonna help your glow up. But before that, water. How much water are you actually drinking? Do you maybe just have 1 cup at lunch? If you don't have a water bottle, I highly suggest getting one. Of course, mine is pink, and I take it everywhere with me. I live in a country where we can't actually drink the tap water, so this is a great reminder that I always need to have my water bottle with me. When I have my water bottle, as I'm going through the day, it's such a reminder to keep the intake of water flowing. You generally want about 1.5 to 2 liters a day. And yes, you can think, wow, Katie, that's so much and I don't even drink half at the moment, but that's okay. Like everything I'm teaching you, we do this step by step. So if you are used to drinking maybe 1 glass of water, how can you take that to 3 glasses? And then add 4 and 5. And before you know it, when you've got your bright pink water bottle, you will be drinking so much water. You can even add lemon or cucumber to make it fun and to add a little bit more flavor in there. Honestly, that's really helped my skin and my energy just shifted. If you're fueling your body with sluggish foods, you're going to feel sluggish. If you're fueling your body and when you're eating after you're feeling like lethargic, take note of the foods that you're actually eating, because are they helping you or are they taking away from your natural energy? You want to try and think of every meal that you've got that you have got some kind of color. And color comes in the vegetables, you've got beetroot, you've got apples, you've got carrots, you've got turmeric, you've got lemons. Having something that brings color into your plate, and that naturally is going to boost your vibrant energy rather than just eating bland carbs all the time. Remember, it's not about dieting as such, it's about fueling your glow. Now I'm going to share 3 of my favorite foods to eat that tie into that energy, the radiance, and well-being. You can see here we have berries such as blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. These are great to put into your morning smoothie or morning oats, and just think of it as like edible skincare. They are packed with antioxidants which fight free radicals that dull your skin and drain your energy. They're going to help you by boosting your brain function and balancing your blood sugar. Next one, we have leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and rocket. This is high in magnesium, it's great for reducing stress, and it also really helps with your period cramp. Leafy greens really can help you feel so much lighter and more energized. I know it can be a little bit boring, but you can add more color and flavor to this to boost it overall. All you've got to do is throw like a handful of each into maybe your smoothies, the salad on your plate, next to your vegetables, and just watch how you naturally shift because you know that it's good for you to eat. So it's like anything. If we know it's good for us, why wouldn't we do more of it? Because it makes us feel good. And then we've got avocado. Yes, it's another green one. Honestly, for me, this is like orgasm on a plate. The texture, the sensuality, the softness, and how it literally melts on my tongue makes my body tingle. Avocados are full of healthy fats that keep your hormones happy, your skin soft, and your brain firing at its best. They're gonna help you feel nourished instead of too snacky. And 3 easy ways that you can add avocado into your meals is in a smoothie, with a salad, or smash on toast. Who doesn't love a good smash on toast? Talking about all that yummy food made me actually a little bit hungry. My body was like, oh, Katie, we love this food, because my body knows how good it makes me feel. The next one, gorgeous, that I'm going to come into is the negative self-talk. So if you are someone who is constantly criticizing yourself, is constantly shaming yourself, is constantly blaming yourself, this type of energy is going to deplete your batteries and your glow up is going to be on the floor. What we want to do is shift that negative self-talk in the other direction. Your self-talk is literally the soundtrack to your glow up. Science shows that positive self-talk actually reduces cortisol, which is the stress hormone, and it's going to rewire your brain over time. But if you are constantly telling yourself that you are not good enough, no amount of makeup is going to rectify this. But what we do instead is catch ourselves in those negative self-talk moments and flip them to positive ones. So if you are going through your day and you're saying, I'm bad at this, I'm not good enough, first step is noticing it. Okay, I'm talking like that. I know that this is just draining my energy. Why would I do that to myself? The more that you actually do this and start noticing a difference, your negative self-talk will literally stop overnight when you see what the positive impact it has on you. You replace it for healthy ones, such as, I feel good in my body today. I'm learning to love myself. I'm learning what talking nice to myself feels like or even sounds like. Remember, we are the DJs for our life, the soundtrack that carries us through. Why would you want to bring a heavy, uncomfortable, negative soundtrack through your life? Remember, you can radiate from within. You can glow your confidence. And you wouldn't talk negative to your friends, to your sisters, to your parents, whoever that is. So why would you talk negative about yourself? Notice this. It's like, okay, if I can love everyone else around me, how can I love myself even more? Oh my God, now we're into number 5 and I'm so excited because I said this is my favorite one and I teach so much of this here at the School of Sensuality is self-pleasure. Self-pleasure is such an underrated glow-up hack and I am so excited for you girls to try this by yourself. And I get it, this could be quite intimidating or uncomfortable for some. First steps before we come into self-pleasure. So self-pleasure is basically loving ourselves and loving all of our body just like we would a baby. The first little tip on this is I'm going to get you to wash your hands. It's really important to feel clean when you're coming in to explore your own body. So washing your hands first and then getting some massage oil out. Get the coconut oil out, get the body lotion, make it pink with glitter. Whatever feels right for you. When you've washed your hands, we're just taking a little bit of that coconut oil, a little bit of that body lotion, putting it on our hands, and we're just gently starting caressing it in our hands. Then we bring this touch up all the way for our forearms, our shoulders, over our legs. And then we come onto our lady parts, over our breasts, over our tummy, over the top of our bums, around our pussy. And yes, we can go down there. You are the only one on this planet with the body that you have. So if you are not caring for it, who else is going to? When you're touching and exploring your body, you're not only just connecting with yourself, but you're realizing how amazing your body is. The feel-good chemicals like oxytocin and dopamine are helping you to boost your mood, to reduce that stress, and to make your skin glow. And remember, within this, self-pleasure doesn't have to be about that end goal of that orgasm. I just want you to love and to caress your body, like you can see here, in a way that is right for you. And like I said, if you've never done this before, it's going to feel weird. Just take it step by step. Put my sensual playlist on that I have below, and remember that giving to yourself is naturally, with the coconut oil and massage oil, radiating your skin, but also how you feel about yourself. It really is about building a relationship with your body. When I started practicing self-pleasure, yes, it felt a little bit weird and I just wanted to race through it. But honestly, it changed my confidence. And that is part of how and why the School of Sensuality is here today. Because so many women are so switched off and disconnected from their body. And this little exercise is going to take you closer to loving yourself, to pleasuring yourself, because you deserve it. The more that you do this, if you can do this maybe twice a week when you get out the shower, you are going to feel more connected, more alive, more radiant, and more magnetic. So if you start feeling like that, when you walk into the room, when you walk into work, when your boyfriend sees you, you are going to be like Beyonce. If you really want that glow up, you have to get comfortable with your own skin and your own body first. It's not about exploring with pressure. Just focus on that connection with yourself. And remember, the more skin to skin contact you can have with yourself, your confidence and your overall self-esteem is just going to rise. If you are someone who's a little bit intimidated by this and you're like, Katie, but I've never done this before, I don't know what I'm doing, come on over inside the School of Sensuality, inside Patreon. Here I have over 10 collections, and in each module, I teach you step-by-step exercises to help you feel more confident in your skin, to feel at ease in your body, to build that self-esteem, to know what feels good and what doesn't, and how to build that self-love from the inside out. But before we do, let's go into number 6, which is surrounding yourself with good people, and you want to protect your energy. You could be doing all the skincare, all the glow up in the world, but if you are hanging around with negative, unhealthy, dark people, well, there's a chance that you're going to become negative, dark, and unhealthy. And what I mean by this is like the people that you're surrounding yourself with, are they people that talk constantly about other people? Or are they talking about their goals and their dreams? Are they people that scroll on their phones, comparing themselves every day, not wanting to actually get up and do life? Or are they people that actually like are so excited to be here? It's just like, oh my God, how is my day going to be today? Who am I going to meet? What am I going to get up to? This is the kind of energy that you want to be around. And if you don't have any of this in your life at the moment, I suggest that this could be your new mission. Be like, okay, I'm going to find this, or come on inside the School of Sensuality. You can also join my Instagram channel, my Facebook group. You're going to meet like-minded women who want to be in that glow up energy. This glow up tip can also be a little bit intimidating because let's say they're your friends, they're the people that you hang out with, but you're watching this video for a reason. So are the people around you actually lifting you up, or are they draining you? You want to be protecting your peace just like it's your skincare routine. We don't want any of that dirt and dust coming onto us. And you're probably thinking, it's like, okay, but Katie, how do I know who's good for me and who's not? It's just how you feel in the moment. When you're with your friends, like watching this video, for example, do you feel happy? Do you feel excited? Do you be like, oh my God, I can't wait to implement these things because this is the energy that I'm bringing to you because you deserve that? Or are you someone, you know, when you're with your friends, you're like, oh my God, that was so exhausting, that was so draining, that was so tiring. This is an indication that maybe that topic, that conversation, that atmosphere, those people are just not healthy for you. So put yourselves into more scenarios that are going to make you feel good. Look, let's use a cat, for example. When you're playing with your cat, your happy hormones are flying, you feel good, the endorphins are there. Or like a newborn baby. That is the energy of the excitement, the feelings that you want to feel as you're going through life. You can also use this, for example, with your boyfriend. Is your boyfriend the right person for you? Is he draining you? Is he negative? Is he always pulling you down? Is he not supporting you? Is that an energy that you want to be around? Because no, you deserve to be uplifted. You deserve to walk like your own inner Beyonce, like you are in your Victoria's Secret runway, even if that is around the house or when you're cooking your food. You do not deserve to be pulled down. And if you are getting pulled down, there is a reason for this. Maybe you're lacking self-esteem. Maybe you don't know how to communicate. Maybe you're walking on eggshells, or maybe you're scared. And that is okay. First step is awareness. It's like, Katie, I do walk on eggshells in my relationship. If this is you, come on inside the School of Sensuality. You are going to be surrounded by uplifting energy, which is going to help you find your inner voice and stop walking on eggshells in your relationship, because you will learn the skills to communicate. You'll learn the skills what your body needs, and you'll learn the skills to be like, look, I am not putting up with that anymore, and I want to go this way in my life. It really honestly makes such a difference. Any relationships in my life now, whether that be romantic, platonic, unconventional, or my work relationships, they all bring such a happy energy, because I don't want any of this bad juju in my world. Alrighty, we've got 2 more, so I'm going to go into breath work. So this is such a quick reset. You can imagine that you're going through your day and you're so stressed, you're on the go, and all your body needs is just a quick little moments to breathe. So what we do in these moments is just taking a couple of long, deep breaths, the kinds that actually calm you down. And what this looks like is, as you're going through your day, you notice yourself that you're on the go, go, go. Okay, I remember Katie's video of the glow up tips, coming back to breath work. When you notice that you could be in the car to and from work, you could be on your lunch break, you could just come home from the gym. All it takes is setting a timer on your phone for 2 to 3 minutes and just having peace, silence, relaxation. And what you do here is just place 2 hands on your stomach, and as you breathe in, you notice that your stomach will rise, and as you breathe out, you notice that your stomach will drop. And what you're going to do is just do this for 2 to 3 minutes. Over a period of time, you will notice that your skin and your mind is being cleared. It's not about doing this because you're in the wrong. It's actually doing this because it's going to support you feel calmer and confident. It's honestly so wild how fast it works. You really don't need an hour-long practice for this. 2 to 3 minutes, it's such a lifesaver. If you are someone, for example, who's woken up in the morning and you're in a bit of like anxiety and your dreams are racing, naturally you would just kind of just get up and go on. Well, 2 things. You can naturally wake up and do the movement that we shared earlier on, or you could do some breath work. Placing your hands over your stomach, breathing in and out. If you do want more exercises on this, I have a couple more on my channel, but inside the School of Sensuality, you will find guided breathwork exercises that you can do in the morning, that you can do at lunchtime, and then you can do in the evening. So when you feel those sticky moments that you're just a little bit stressed and anxious and overwhelmed, remember 2 to 3 minutes of breathwork is going to help you get out of that funky state. So before I film videos for you guys, before I teach classes, before I host workshops, before I do interviews or go on podcasts, I always come back to my breath work, because I know if I am anxious, then before I start filming, before I go on an interview, before I host a session, my heart is racing, and then the people in my field, the people who I'm teaching or the people who I'm speaking to, they're going to feel that energy. So I take that responsibility for myself, because as a teacher, as a leader here at the School of Sensuality, I practice what I preach. I use that breath work. I take some time for myself, hands on my stomach. I breathe. I calm myself down, and then I'm so much calmer to then go into filming, to go into interviews, to go into podcasts, because then I'm bringing my natural glowing energy with me and not a stressed one. So for example, if you're going to have an uncomfortable conversation at work or with your partner, if you're going to a new interview, if you're doing something outside of your comfort zone, this is when you want to be implementing this breath work in. This glow up video is honestly one of the most jam-packed videos that you girls are ever going to watch. And if you're finding value and benefit in this, can you pop in the comments what you're going to try next? And also send this to your girlfriend so you can glow up together. And the last one, gorgeous, we are going to come into is the mindset. So finally, this is one of the secret sources about joy and play. Science shows that actually play increases dopamine, which makes you feel happier and more lighter. And honestly, how much fun did you have playing as a child? So I've touched on this as a little bit if we've gone before. When we're in the routine, we wake up in the morning, we go from activity to activity. There's no time to be. There's no time for ourselves. Your brain is just like tight. Oh my God, this is how I'm feeling. How can we relax that? And we do that with having fun. When we stop taking life so seriously and add in a bit of fun, whether that's with yourself, whether that's with your girlfriends, and fun feels and looks different to everyone. So finding something that you can have fun with, that makes you have fun, and implementing this into your life. That could be going for a hike, that could be going dancing, that could be going having conversations with your friends over some chocolate pancakes or strawberries, that could be going to the beach, that could be even doing yoga or an aerial yoga class. Whatever is fun for you, make sure you implement this into your weekly schedule, because when you do something that you enjoy, how do you feel? And you're going to say, yeah, do you know what? I feel really good. So why can't we have more of this? So when you're waking up in the morning, it's not about feeling, oh my God, I've got to do this day to day. It's more so, what fun can I have today? Every day I wake up, yes, sometimes I'm a little bit more flat than others, but every day I look at my day and say, what fun can I have today? My fun right then now this morning was making this YouTube video for you, and I love it and I'm so excited. I really hope that you've taken there's a lot more than 8, but yummy tips away from this video. Make sure you save it as well so you can come back to this at any time. What was your biggest takeaway? For me, it's always about what fun am I going to have today, breathing to calm myself, and self-pleasure. And remember, if you really want to boost your glow up to that next level, make sure you're implementing these things that you have seen in this video, and you can come inside the School of Sensuality, where there you will find guided glow up exercises from self-pleasure, from body confidence, from self-love and self-esteem, helping you navigate this journey that we're on through life just to feel incredibly amazing. See you in the next video, girls.